If you're a local business owner ready to run Facebook ads for the first time or even the 17th time, and you want to know how you can target your audiences a little bit better, well, stick around. In this video, we're going to discuss all of the different ways you can reach your target audience on a local market. My name is Kelly Sturdivant. I'm a Facebook ad strategist, and I help business owners learn and understand how Facebook ads can work for them. As we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you are up to date on all things Facebook or Meta ads, and give this video a like or share with your community of business owners if you think it can help them out. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about local businesses and how you can get your ads in front of the right people to convert to whatever offer you're trying to get conversions on. Now, with local businesses, often there's this mentality that Facebook ads just doesn't work because your audiences tend to be much smaller than, say, a global or even a national market. But the truth is, local businesses can succeed really well on running Facebook advertisements. Now, there's a couple things to keep in mind, of course, on a local business. The size of your audience will always vary depending on the size of your local market. For instance, if you are in a city of, say, 10 million, obviously you have a little bit more targeting availability than if you were working in a town or a city of less than 1 million people. But the strategies we're going to talk about still apply regardless of the size of the market you're dealing with. When it comes to running ads for local business, the key is to actually work more on brand awareness and that engagement traffic type of ads, as opposed to trying to get someone to convert to sales. Now, often with local businesses, we know that the goal is foot traffic. We need to get people into our brick and mortar locations, whether it be a dentist office, a restaurant, aesthetics, whatever the services is. And we know that those aren't things that we can generally sell through a purchase conversion ad on Facebook. So let's discuss quickly a couple of the options you have for what types of ads to run for your business. The first one is your brand awareness. So engagement type of ads. This is things like asking questions, pulling your audience for research. And these can be as simple as, say, coffee or tea drinker. People can't help but answer these questions, and when used well in an engagement type of ad, both organically or with paid marketing, it allows you to reach people and start that conversation at a very low level. Video is king right now, and unless you've been living under a rock, you know that TikTok or Reel style videos are becoming more prevalent all over the place. These types of videos work well for short form content because they're less than 60 seconds on average, and they allow you to connect with your audience in a very fast and very low maintenance type of way. So if you have not done any video view type campaigns, this is something to consider for your local business. Videos can be as simple as showing your brick and mortar store or location. It could be showing whatever sale or deal you have running at the time. For instance, if you are like a rug cleaner company or a house cleaning type company, showing, the vacuum being run across the carpets where you get those lovely lines that show, it's nice and clean and taken care of. Those types of videos work really, really well for getting people to stop the scroll and take a look at what the rest of the video has. So think of creative ways that you can create video for your business that's not going to take up a ton of your time and effort to put out into your audience. The next one is straight traffic type of ads. This is getting people to your website if you have one. This is a great way to build that brand awareness because not only does it help in terms of generating local traffic, but now it helps boost your placement on Google. So when people are searching for whatever it is you offer, even through Google organically, it can help boost your rankings in the search engine because traffic is going to that website. Finally, let's talk a little bit about messenger or lead generation form ads. These are ads that can be run directly within the Facebook platform. Now, I love these specifically for local business because they don't take you off platform to make those conversions. Especially with a lead form ad, this works great if you offer free quotes, free consultations, free call, whatever the case may be, to make that initial touch point with your audience so that you can convert them to a sale afterwards. Because you're not taking them off platform, you don't need to worry about an external website. You don't need to worry about all of the changes that have happened with the iOS update and privacy laws. And it allows you to keep them on Facebook for further nurturing and targeting later. The Messenger ad just begins that conversation in their Facebook Messenger. So we know in this day and age, people are connecting more through text or DM messaging. And this just allows you to continue that as a business owner through their platform as well. So these are some of the things you can do as a local market to just kind of help connect with your audience on those low levels and increase awareness with your Facebook ad campaigns. When it comes to creating specific ads for your local business, there's a couple things to keep in mind. If you are a business that has specific offers or deals that are specific to a day, then these are really good, powerful targeting methods where you can drop a pin in your Facebook ad targeting and target anyone who is in that area at that specific time. So for instance, if you are a restaurant owner and you have, say, a Tuesday dinner special, then you can actually run an ad to your location as a pin drop, which will then allow you to target people within a specific radius of that pin. That will allow you to hit the people who are most likely to walk into your restaurant as foot traffic. So it can be very, very powerful in that brand awareness right off the bat. Another thing is always the coupon code or discount code. This can work really well, especially if you have a specific code or wording that is only related to your Facebook ad. So for instance, let's say you were offering a free appetizer and they had to give the coupon code Facebook in order to get this. This will allow you to create a simple brand awareness type campaign, whether it's an engagement or a video view or even just a broad brand awareness, but it allows you to track on your back end anyone who's actually used that coupon code so you can see what the ROI is on using that type of marketing effort for your business. Another one is working on neighborhood-based targeting and using your copy to target specific areas. Now we know in our Facebook targeting, we can target an entire city, we can target a state or a province, but you can actually target by, again, that pin drop, which allows you to target specific neighborhoods. So let's say your business is a plumbing business, which only works within a specific quadrant of your city. You can specify that quadrant or by dropping a pin in a specific location, which will allow you to have a radius of only that quadrant of people. This means you're not worrying about targeting people who are maybe 45 minutes away from where you are comfortably servicing. And it allows you to make your copy relate to these people specifically by saying, hey, Springbank residents. You know, it just gives you that ability to speak to them directly, which will then, as people are reading their ads, stop the scroll and go, hey, wait a minute, I live in Springbank. Finally, when it comes to targeting, again, based on their audience sizes, you may be limited in what you can use for detailed targeting search or generic-based targeting. Finally, the last thing to consider is your generic-based targeting. Now, when we're dealing with larger audiences, we have a little bit more flexibility in terms of that detailed targeting search, such as business owners or home decor or home improvements. But on a local market, because our audience is so small to begin with, this may actually hinder our ability to reach the people we want to reach. For instance, if we are a rug cleaning company, we may not want to be targeting people who are only interested in home improvements or housekeeping, because that audience could be really small and we're not hitting the people who may be in need of this but don't know how to search for it. So take a real good look at the size of your audience and determine whether that type of targeting will work to your benefit. For instance, if our city is 1 million people and we put in a detailed targeted interest that takes our audience to 30,000, that may not be the best option in terms of reach for our Facebook ads. Facebook needs enough people in those audiences to be able to reach the people. And we know, again, that we're going to lose people just because, Facebook doesn't have all of the information of names and locations and all that kind of thing. So Sometimes making it really too detailed will actually hinder our process. So think about the size of your audience and whether it makes sense to use detailed targeting or test out one detailed targeting option at a time to see if this can help better your result or whether it hinders it as you go forward. So if you're a local business owner, be sure to give some of these tips and tricks a try to see if it helps you increase your reach without increasing the amount of ad spend you have to put out. I hope this has helped local business owners learn just a little bit more on what you can do with Facebook advertising to help increase your reach and bottom line without stressing over all of the different types of ad campaigns that you can run. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and we'll see you on the next training.